Let's now try to reduce some noise. Let's open sequence 04, auto noise and reverb. This sequence has clips suffering from background noise and reverberation. Let's play the sequence so we can hear what it's talking about.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
A little confused.
Excellent. That's perfectly normal. Welcome to the simulation.
The what?
This is the ancestor simulation. 1,000 years ago, this is what it felt like to be human.
That's good. It's not very realistic.
This is just to get you into the experience. Try moving your body, looking around, that sort of thing. Notice the sensation of touch on your fingertips. It's absolutely real.
Okay.
Hello. How are you feeling?
A little.
The clips in this sequence have already been assigned the dialogue audio type in the essential sound panel, and the auto match option in the loudest category has been applied. Select the first clip of the sequence. In the repair section of the essential sound panel, click reduce noise. The default setting for the effect intensity is 5. You see that right here, this little blue. It says to play the sequence to hear the difference. The loud rumble that begins at 10 seconds is immediately much quieter. As with many effects, trial and error will usually yield the best results. Try adjusting the effect intensity during playback. If the effect is too strong, speech might begin to sound distorted. If the effect is not strong enough, too much of the unwanted background sound may remain. When you finish experimenting, leave the setting on 5. So go ahead and play around with that. Play it across, see if you can notice the differences. When this gets to 10 seconds, you should not hear anything.
A little confused.
Excellent. That's perfectly normal. Welcome to the simulation.
Part of the challenge in working with this audio is that some of the low frequency background noise sound is close to some of the frequencies of the speech, making it harder to automatically remove. Let's use some more advanced settings. Make sure the first clip is still selected. Open the effects control panel. So we're going to click right up here, click here, effect controls. Click the edit button to access the advanced controls for denoise. Right here. Edit. So this accesses the advanced controls for the denoise effect which Premiere Pro applied to the clip when you enabled reduce noise in the Essential Sounds panel. The clip's FX Editor denoise window option is open now. During playback, the denoise effect graph shows the originally detected noise in blue at the bottom. Cleanup adjustment applied in red at the top. While the effect controls are open, you can still interact with the timeline panel, placing the playhead and playing the sequence. The left end of the graph shows low frequencies and the right end shows high frequencies. So let's play this clip some more.
This is the ancestor
Pay
simulation.
particular attention to the activity in the graph when there is no speech.
I am an AI. I'm going to help you get set up.
It's clear the unwanted rumble is in low frequencies. Let's take a look at the controls. Presets, you can choose heavy or light noise reduction. These two options adjust the amount setting. Amount, use this to adjust, and we're talking about all the things down here. Amount, use this to adjust the intensity. Output noise only. Enable this option to hear only the noise that is being removed. And gain. When reducing noise, you'll naturally be reducing the overall level of the audio. The processing focus control is a little less self-explanatory. By default, Premiere Pro applies the denoise effect to the full frequency range of a clip. That means it applies equally to low, medium, and high tone sounds. Using the processing focus control, you can selectively apply the effect to particular frequencies. If you hover your pointer over an option, a tooltip describes it, but you'll probably be able to guess which it is from the shape of the button icons. You see these icons. Okay. Click to select the Focus on Lower Frequencies option and play the clip again. This sounds good, but let's push the effect a little harder.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
Hello, Poppet. When you modify effect settings, related options, the essential sound panel are marked with a little thing that you customize the settings. See this right here? Drag the amount slider up to around 80%. And play the clip again. Next, try sliding the slider to 100 and play the clip.
A little
80.
confused.
Excellent. That's
With the focus on lower frequencies, even setting the effect to a full allows the speech to be audible and the rumble is almost gone. Even with this more advanced control, you'll need to experiment to get the ideal result. For now, set the amount to 80% and close the Clip FX Editor denoise window. So I'm going to take that back to 80. And then I'm going to close that window. We're going to now work on reducing reverb. The reduce reverb option works in a similar way to the reduce noise option. So listen to the second clip in the sequence. So let's get over here to the second clip.
A little.
The audio has strong reverb caused by the hard surfaces at the recording location bouncing audio back to the microphone. The background noise is less of a challenge in this clip, but the reverb is quite intense. Select the clip and select Reduce Reverb in the Essential Sounds panel. Right there. The difference is dramatic. Just as you finesse the reduce noise setting, you should experiment with the reduce reverb setting to get the optimum balance between the effect being applied with enough intensity and the speech sounding natural.
excellent. That's perfectly normal. Welcome to the simulation.
With that track selected, going to go over to your effect controls panel, play a little, what are we doing? I lost where I was. Going to click the edit button and we're going to play a little bit of this to look what this looks like. Although the colors are a little different,
That's perfect.
the de-reverb settings are otherwise almost identical to the denoise settings. However, you'll notice the auto gain option is in the upper right corner, this one right here. When reducing reverb, a reduced overall level is inevitable. Auto gain automatically compensates, making this effect even easier to set up. Make sure auto gain is selected and play the clip to compare the result, then close the de-reverb settings window. So do that. I'm not going to do that on this. I want you to do that. There are two more clips in this sequence for you to experiment with. Try combining the reduce noise and reduce reverb options for these clips with lower values for subtle results. So I want you to do some things to this. these two. Once you've done that, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. Call me over to your desk and show me that you've done that. Okay? So this will end this clip, and we'll next work on improving clarity.